This is a demonstration of convertible bonds. It also applies to convertible notes or any type of debt instrument here that you're doing convertible, except for preferred stock. That's different. This is convertible bonds. So let's take a look at our problem here. We have to calculate, compute Rock Corporation's diluted earnings per share. What's the first thing we do? We do basic net income minus preferred stock dividends over weighted average common shares, and we have 300 over 100. So I have a $3 basic earnings per share. Now let's see if our 800,000 8% bonds, which are convertible into 16,000 shares of common stock, let's see if that is something that will dilute this. So I have a numerator and a denominator. My numerator started out with 300,000, okay, and my denominator started out with 100,000. So I begin where basic is, and what I need to add to the numerator is the bond interest net of tax. Okay, so bond interest net of tax. And what I need to add to the denominator is the number of converted shares. I'm abbreviating. Okay, and my number of converted shares. Okay, good. So my bond interest, my numerator, is going to be 800,000 times 8% bonds is 64,000. We're doing these on annual basis, times, now my tax rate is 40%, so 1 minus 40% is 0.60. And if I just multiply it times the reciprocal, I get the amount that I need to add to my my numerator. So my numerator is plus 38,400. Okay, remember these are dollar signs here. So I come up with dollars. So the dollars means that I add it to my dollars. My dollars are 300 in net income. Okay, now let's take a look at our denominator, and our denominator is clear. It's 16,000. So we have a plus of 16,000. So now I have 338,400 divided by 116,000. Okay, what am I going to get? 338,400. 338,400 divided into 116. And that equals 2.9. I'm going to round it up to 2.92. So convertible bonds, the numerator is the bond interest net of tax, and the denominator is the number of shares converted. In this case, they gave it to us straightforward. We didn't have to make a calculation. So my diluted earnings per share is $2.92. I compare that to my basic earnings per share, which is higher. So my diluted is always lower to be valid. Bond interest demonstration.